Everyone talks about Las Vegas as the entertainment capital of the world, as the mecca of adult entertainment with its massive casinos for literal miles, captivating shows, amazing nightlife, and strange attractions. Las Vegas is the place to go for fun. But if you just ventured west of Vegas for about 45 minutes, you would open up a whole new world. Introducing PrairieFire Nevada.
You may remember a range called Frontside, where people would travel to take training right outside of Las Vegas. We've had many a personalized shooting experience out there, and let me tell you, it was fun. But Frontside got a serious upgrade. Under new ownership, PrairieFire Nevada is a 550-acre multi-purpose range complex featuring special operations-inspired challenges. They focus on a triad of fundamentals matter, gunslinger challenges, and beyond the gun experiences.
So you know us, we love to train in fun and interesting ways, so we grabbed some friends, hopped on a plane, and went to experience PrairieFire. Here we go.
I don't want our gun to be, separated anymore. So, come on, be my gun husband, Kofi. Come on, be my gun husband. So after a quick dinner and a great night's sleep, it was off to get up at 6 a.m. to get picked up for a full day of shooting. First day of 2, by the way. And when I say picked up, I mean picked up in style. Mercedes Sprinter van, fully luxury style. And of course, always got to keep Brandon. So, soon it was time for our intrepid band of people to get out there in the desert and see what PrairieFire had to offer. I will say, that ride out in the morning at 6 a.m., one of the most relaxing rides you'll ever get. The beautiful landscape, and then once you know you're there, you see that sign, it's all adventures await. Get through the front gate, and the first thing you get to is we call it the general store, but it's really a really well sorted out pro shop. They have all types of PrairieFire branded shirts, hats, sunglasses from people like Gators, Oakleys, all the good stuff you need out there in the desert to kind of keep you protected, keep that sun off you, all that good stuff. Belts in case you need a new belt, all types of gear. Cases for guns, in case your case fails or anything like that. A lot of hydration packets. They keep you watered, but having hydration packets kind of helps with that water. Knives, optics from Trigicon, really high-end stuff. We're talking ACOGs, RMRs, SROs, all that good stuff. And of course, the finest handguns you can buy. But a pro tip, if you're going to get snacks, sure, should you get snacks at PrairieFire?
Absolutely. They're the cheapest thing ever. Get them before you go back to your hotel.
So, as we kind of know, near the general store, they have a litany of ranges. These ranges are super close. They're right there by the pro shop. They have really, really good use of the geography, kind of really blend in with the landscape. Really well appointed. They have like a hacienda style, where you have like doors to them and stuff like that. Really, really well appointed. And PrairieFire has a massive amount of these ranges. 550 acres gives you a lot of opportunity to build a lot of cool stuff. So you have stuff like this range here. All of them have chairs. There's water stations everywhere. Everything has a covered area so you can kind of get out that sun. Really, really well put together. And when I tell you that water is super cold and delicious, it is. But then we got
so cold.
Then we headed to our range, and we had a private range that was a paper range. And that range, we were going to go ahead and get, a little bit of, let's see what you can do. But before we got to do that, we met somebody very, very special. We met the head of training, Hans.
What are we dealing with? The training is kind of designed to be like a continuum from a brand new shooter, never shot a gun before in your life, make that comfortable for them, all the way through, kind of surviving some pretty complex tactical scenarios, right? We look at it as there's not really such a thing as advanced shooting. There's just basic stuff executed very, very well while you're multitasking under pressure, right? So there's not a bunch of trickery. Somebody says, I've done this intermediate class, I want to do the advanced class. It didn't really work that way. Right. They were just kind of safety is a product of situational awareness and intuitive weapons handling. Accuracy is a product of consistency, speed is a product of efficiency. So it's just become more consistent and more efficient, and that gives the appearance of being fast and accurate. Right?
So of course they have to check us out and make sure we know what we're doing. So we ran the El Presidente. Start facing up range, turn around, 2 shots at each target, reload, and then go back the other way, 2 more shots. So you see Full Metal always does it differently. Here's me doing my thing. Spicy reload, rocking the Staccato XL. And then we got our friend Antonio from Draw Defense, always running it down. Boy Alex. And then here's Hand and Arms, Kofi, doing his thing. And then our friend Michael. And then Elite Tactical Solutions, Entree.
I recognize that the gun is empty, right? And hopefully I don't recognize it's empty by, which I'll do that occasionally, but I want to do several things simultaneously. I'm not going to move fast, I just want to be very efficient. Like everything else, I just want to get a lot done at the same time, right? So as soon as I recognize it's time for a reload, I'm going to break my grip, simultaneously go for the mag release. If I got to shift the gun in my hand, so be it, right? I don't on this particular gun. I'm going to break my grip, go for the magazine, same time I'm going for the magazine release, right? Let this one fall to the ground, right? If your gun allows for it to fall to the ground, sometimes blocks, plastic on plastic, it doesn't always do it. You gotta give it a little shake. Nothing wrong with giving it a little snap to get the magazine out of there. At the same time, I'm going for my extra magazine. In the case of the emergency or combat reload, I'm going for the closest one I can.
Yeah. I'm not shooting.
Okay.
Don't trust me?
It's Reaganomics.
Right.
Trust me there.
So I get out here, do my thing, right? My finger goes straight, and I'm gonna break it down the same way. I'm just gonna roll it back into my holster. Once I'm there, I'm gonna end with that touch point. Okay? So once I find that touch point, driving down, grabbing it, lifting it up to my eye, driving out, find my sight, slack is out of my trigger, I'm ready to fire. You get 2 reps, breaking it right back down, same way that I was.
Start again. Grip changed. Mindful of that. All right, one more time. So I'm down to that low ready. Maybe I'll change my stance. We'll talk about that in a moment. When I'm ready to present the gun, I start off, I move it, let it drift in the target side. Just ready for the next shot. Not gonna shoot again, finger straight, come back down to that low ready. If anytime I want to, I can simply holster, shake it out, and then when I'm ready, start again. Probably get pointed in, make everything correct, and then do that process again.
So of course we got to see my girl Lanny Barnes, who is the Chief Experience Officer at PrairieFire, and we had to catch that quick pick. 3-time Olympian and just all-around amazing person. And then it was time for lunch.
I spent the last 15 plus years running different various properties in Vegas, including Director of Ops at MGM. I was VP over at Red Rock, and my last one I was actually Director of Operations for the mansion at MGM, right? Which is like their highest level gaming product, right? It's 30 villas, the smallest one's 2,500 square feet, largest is 12,000, right? It's where the whales come and stay. And was doing that. It's an amazing place. Got a phone call one day from a guy named...
So after lunch, we went to what I like to call Steel Heaven. So you can see these beautiful ranges set up with steel that's reset with a pneumatic system. So just with the press of a foot, all the steel gets reset. So no back-breaking resetting of steel. It was amazing. Also opportunity to go head-to-head.
Targets.
But before we got to go head to head, it was just
ready?
you versus the steel.
Stand by.
In a series of cognitive exercises and just flat out speed contests. You know, shoot the right color in advance, shoot the wrong color and get penalized. But some of us, we just wanted to go fast. So as our good friend Antonio from Draw Defense shows, sometimes you just want to go fast. As he burns through that steel. But you know, we continue to go through and do head-to-heads, rankings, kind of just got a use for the steel, but it was an incredible time. To shoot that much steel and not have to pick it back up, whew, yeah, trust me, it was fun. To the point that you just kind of get into the zone and you just start loving it. And I will admit, I can't really tell colors, and I was just so happy to see that much steel in though I had to pick it up. It made me and my back very, very happy. So, shout out again to Team Staccato, always repping the brand.
All right, now it's time for me and Full Metal to go head to head. As you can see, shooting the blue, I'm shooting the red, and yeah, guess what, guys? I win. Whoop whoop. Next up is gonna be Elite Tactical Solutions against Draw Defense. As you can see, bow, 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 bow. Draw Defense is super fast, and yeah, Elite Tactical Solutions didn't have a chance in that one. It's pretty fast. And you can see the trash talking is real. There's some serious competition out there. Now it's me against my boy Alex, and yeah, the youth win. He's pretty fast with his young arms and good eyes. But that's okay though. I stuck it out, kept going, did that reload. I don't know why I wasn't reloading with very much urgency, but I guess I was just trying to be diligent and finish the stage, which you always do. You always finish the stage. And then there's Full Metal burning it down. Not sure who he was going against, but he definitely won. As you can see, boom, final steel falls. Good job, Full Metal.
You said you was gonna try to win. What happened?
As you can see, lots of trash talking, lots of fun was had. You can see all the smiles. Everybody's just having a great time.
That wasn't really unexpected though, was it? All right.
Remember, look, that's not your gun. This is my gun, but I never, ever, ever shoot. No excuses.
And so after a fun day one of shooting, a lot of rounds were sent, a lot of rounds were spent, fun was had, but remember, that's only day one. So it's time to retire back to the strip for a lovely team dinner, which we'll save that part for off of YouTube. And then, back out on the front of MGM to get back out to PrairieFire for day 2. So, see you next episode.